at Warner Park in St. Kitts about half hour ago. Batting first, Talawal scored a below par 134 for 6 in their 20 overs, with Chadwick Walton top scoring with 34.
He's teed off Chris Gale and just picked the length beautifully.
But he's got to be the aggressor as well.
Nice catch, nice running catch.
The best position right now. That's a good shot, that's nicely played, but straight to the man on the fence. 10 or 11 days. Short that time, and that might be out.
Check this line out. And good night and goodbye.
This one's crashed away through the leg side again. He's run him out. The danger man has gone. Santoki jumping in the air, flicked his fingers. This is in the air, this is going to be out again. Santoki gets another.
Great strike. He's gone for the Yoker again, missed his length. And Jerome Taylor has smashed it down the ground. Smashed it away for 4. This is a few runs leaking here, 125 for 5. Santoki gets struck down the ground and into the crowd.
Many slow balls. Fast and straight from the West Indies.
Could be a run out. Yes. Fantastic run out to round off the innings.
Well, the Warriors in reply smashed 138 without loss in 14.5 overs. Lendl Simmons top scored with 71, while Martin Guptill added 66. The final between the Tridents and Warriors is set for Saturday. Defending champs Combermere and Queen's College will contest the 2014 Lyme Under-15 cricket final. Today was day 2 of the semi-finals, and over at Friendship, Queen's College defeated Milo Lodge School by 6 wickets. On the first day, Queen's College responding to the Lodge first innings score of 154 for 8, made 159 for 4 for a lead of just 5 runs. On day 2, Lodge batting a second time made 124 for 8 declared off 23 overs, setting Queen's College 119 for victory. Treasure Griffith registered his second half century of the match, top scoring with 54. Meanwhile, Nico Reefer took 2 for 9 and Deshaun Mears 2 for 17. Here's a look at that innings. Milo Lodge batting a second time, already 1 wicket down. Marco St. Hill with a loose shot, simple catch. In the end by Kevon Hall, wicket to Ajani Ince, 29 for 2, St. Hill made 16. The next man to go, Jamali Lynch. Hall, the bowler, this time out LBW for just 2. Lodge, 39 for 3. Treasure Griffith still there, seemed to be in a league of his own. Hall short and dispatched for 4 through square leg, 49 for 3. Different bowlers, same result. Ajani Ince put to the sword, just a push from Griffith, and that one would travel the distance 4 more. Jamal Burke was brought into the attack, and the batsman really took advantage of him. Joshua Walcott, aerial through mid-wicket, 63 for 7 after 15. Then Griffith says, Lemmy Adams, sweetly timed shot over deep square leg for the maximum. 6 runs, more of the good stuff. The very next ball, Griffith says thank you to both the bowler and fielder. That's 4, 83 for 3 now. What can Burke and the QC lads do to stem the flow? Not much. Sugar, that's a biggie. Treasure onto 45. This one was a classic as well. All timing, piercing the offside field, and it's a no ball to boot. 5 runs to the total. Treasure now just 1 away from 50. Brings it up with a couple here. Well played, young man. Milo Lodge 97 for 3, Treasure 51. But Treasure committed the cardinal sin, gave his hand away the very next over, holding out to Ajani Ince in the deep. Treasure goes for 54, 102 for 4. Queen's College will celebrate Treasure's departure with a few more scalps. Wild swing by Walcott, stumped by Ajani Waterman for 25, 114 for 5. Waterman, lightning quick behind the stumps. Carl Worrell, where were you going? Stumped as well for 3, 118 for 6. Then a horrible mix-up. Zachary Paris taking off for the single. Yes, no, maybe so. And it is. Paris went up for 6, 122 for 7. 2 runs later, Lodge would lose their 8th wicket. Josiah Stevens Nelson cleaned up for 4, 122 for 8. And shortly after that, Lodge would declare their second innings on 124 for 8 of 23 overs, setting Queen's College 119 for victory. Well, chasing 119 for victory, Queen's College made 120 for 4 of 44 overs. Johnny Waterman led the way with 36 and Jamal Burke 30 not out. Kadeem Aline took 2 for 42. Meanwhile, at the Pine Basin, Combermere batted all day to draw their semi-final against the Aline School and therefore advanced by virtue of first innings points. Scores there, Combermere 106 and 226 for 6, with Cheyenne Brathwaite stroking 106 retired hurt. Aline, he made 38. Now the final between QC and Combermere is set for August 18th to 20th at Kensington Oval. The Barbados national swim team left the island last night to attend the 20th annual Goodwill Swim Meet in Suriname. The team will be competing against the host nation, along with swimmers from Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana and St. Lucia. Team captain Michelle Willoughby told CBC Sports that she's confident going into the swim meet as she completed the necessary preparations.
I've been preparing very well, and I think when I go there, I can make the times and stuff that I want to make. We all get it that we have to work hard to make times and medal if you want to.
Any event specifically that you would like to medal in?
The breaststroke and freestyle events.
Head coach Orlando Garcia had hoped the swimmers could have trained together for a longer period prior to the meet.
The problem is so many swimmers go away, and then that's a way hard for us to make the team training together. But in the last 3 weeks, we get with the training together, and then we do better.
Now a bit of sad news. The local cricket fraternity was thrown into mourning today when it learned of the passing of former Barbados player, selector and CBC commentator George Linton. CBC's Shane Jones reports.
When CBC's cameras visited the National Sports Council, where Linton was a senior coach, the mood was somber. Visibly shocked staff members had already draped parts of the building with black bags, signaling they were mourning a fallen colleague. According to the acting director, Georgie, as he was affectionately known, was loved by the Sports Council.
George was a committed, respected, and loved member of the National Sports Council staff. He got on well with all the staff members, and he cared particularly about his coaching charges.
Linton represented Barbados as a leg spinner and played 26 first-class matches, picking up 78 wickets at an average of 29.75 with 5 5-wicket hauls. And he recently served as the Barbados chairman of selectors. BCA President Joe Garner remembered sharing a dressing room with him.
George was one of those people who always made the dressing room a lively place. He had a wit that was unmatchable, often quoting the scriptures to the players, and he had a deep level coaching and the kids around him. Many mornings we would come together in my office and talk about what happened over the weekend with the juniors, and you know, he was passionate about his job.
Linton's passion was so deep for the game that only yesterday he was doing some scouting.
Yesterday he was watching the under-15 game at Yorkshire. I didn't get a chance to go there, but you know, I was told that he was there and he thoroughly enjoyed it.
Linton became a local cricket legend as a member of the Spartan Club, where he won many titles as a player, captain, and eventually a mentor. Former Barbados player and now Spartan coach Dave Marshall pointed out that Linton played a major role in his involvement at Spartan.
The first time I met Georgie was I was playing for Lime at the time, Cable and Wireless, and we were playing against Spartan, and I can remember getting at least 5 wickets in that game and getting 50 runs to give Lime the first innings lead. And he saw something in me, and he told me that if I'm not comfortable here at Lime, there's always room at Spartan Club. And you know, I followed his advice, and that was 25 years ago. And since then, I've been here at Massey Spartan since then.
George Linton.
George Lester Lincoln Linton, dead at 57.